Hello, this is a video on how to play Canfield Solitaire. Now, bear with me here, um, as we'll try to work through this somewhat unusual game. And so just a little bit of history about the game. Um, it's named after a man named Richard A. Canfield, who was, I guess, a fond player of card games in New York, during the 1800s. This variant of solitaire was essentially, invented by him, and so it actually ended up being very popular. And it is also known for being an incredibly different version of solitaire to win. Um, Expert players can win maybe 40% of games, and even a casual and frequent player would only be able to win about 15% of games. And so since we aren't even a casual player, right? We're like a completely brand new player. We probably have like a 2 to 3% chance of winning this game. And so bear with me here as I make some very questionable decisions in terms of the moves I make. Uh, but this is a very, very hard game of solitaire to win. And so in terms of Canfield Solitaire, there are 5 different types of piles. They are the stock, and so that's the pile of face down cards right here. Then we have the waste. That's the face-up pile next to the stock. Currently, there are no cards in it. Then we have the foundations. So that's the 4 cards in the upper right-hand corner. There is a card placed here, and we'll get to that. You have the reserve. That's the pile in the lower left corner right here. And then you have the tableau. That's the 4 piles that make up the main table. And so, in terms of setting up, a single card is dealt to the foundation of the same suit. This card forms the lead rank. And so, um, 13 cards are dealt to the reserve pile with the top card facing up. And so, um, 1 card is dealt into each tableau. And so the remaining cards are placed into the stock face down. The waste and the other 3 foundations start off empty. And so, what we have here is a single card, right, forming the lead rank. And so right now, king forms the lead rank. 13 cards are dealt to the reserve pile with the top card facing up. That would be the 7 of clubs. 1 card is dealt into each tableau, as seen here, and the remaining cards are placed into the stock face down. The waste and the other 3 foundations start off empty. And so the 1 card that's dealt is the lead rank. In this case, um, kings are the lead rank, and so this is actually a bad example. What I'll do is I will restart here to show you that any card can indeed be the lead rank. So in this case, the 4s are the lead rank. That first card you place down and deal ends up being the lead rank. And so the objective is to get all cards, every single card, all 52 cards in the standard deck, into the foundation piles. You must put the cards into the foundation in order according to suit and rank, starting from the leading rank. And so what you can do is you can essentially what we'll do is I think we'll actually just start playing here, but we'll talk about some of the moves that we can make. And so you can flip cards from the stock onto the waste. And so what we'll do here is we'll flip 3 cards at a time onto the waste. And so in this case, 4 is lead. And so what we can do is we can place a 4 there. But now we essentially cannot really make a move, right? 4 is lead. And then after this, we go up to 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back down, essentially completing a full circle. So essentially you use the card that's led, and you use that to create a full circle here. In this case, we need a 5, and so what we can do is we can't really do anything here, right? And so I think sort of right now, you see how to set up, and you see how to, I guess, sort of play the game. But you keep in mind that when you're flipping from the waste pile, you flip 3 cards at a time. And moreover, also note that you have to establish a full circle on the foundation piles, starting with the leading card. Leading as in the card you build the foundation with. And so what you can do is you can flip a card from the stock onto the waste, like we just did. We flipped 3 cards there. You can move a card from the waste onto the foundations. You can move a card from the waste onto the tableau. As well, you can also move a card from a foundation back onto a tableau. And this is quite different, right? And so this is different from really any other version of Solitaire. And it wouldn't really work here. But essentially what you can do is you can, if there was an empty spot here, or if there was a permissible move, we could take these cards and drag them off here and move them, place them back onto the tableau. You can also move a card from the reserve onto the tableau. And so we can take this 8 here and move it onto the tableau. And we can also take this 8 and move it onto the foundation. What you can also do is move one or all cards on a tableau pile to another. And so if the latter pile's top card is either one higher than the moved card, or the moved card is a king being placed onto an ace and in a different color. For example, you can move a red 6 onto a black 7. Or if you have a red 6, black 5, and red 4, you can move all of them on a black 7. If you have a red queen on a black king, you can place the pile on top of a red ace. And so essentially you just play one rank lower and of the opposite color, and you can do that with cards or with piles. And so that's essentially it, right? Any piles can be moved. Okay. There's one more thing we need to talk about, but let's just sum it up really quickly here. Any of these piles, they can have interchangeable moving within each other. Essentially, you can move from here to here, here to here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, or here to here. These can only be, I guess. Well, we'll sum it up again, but essentially you can go stock to waste, waste to the foundations. So stock to waste, waste to the foundations, waste to the tableau, foundation back onto the tableau, reserve onto the tableau, reserve onto the foundation, one tableau onto another, provided that it is one rank lower and of the opposite color. And that could be done with individual cards or with stacks or piles of cards. And so that seems pretty easy. In terms of rules and fundamentally understanding the concept, it is pretty easy. But the actual game of Canfield is incredibly hard. It's probably the hardest version of Solitaire out there, one of the hardest card games out there. Do note that if for some reason you empty a tableau pile, then the top card of the reserve must be played into the tableau pile. Note that you cannot place cards back onto the reserve. And so if this queen wasn't here, then this 8, right? So let's say this queen wasn't here, then this 8 would automatically have to be forced to be played from the reserve onto the tableau. And so let's sort of try playing here. Of the opposite color, right? One rank lower of the opposite color. And right there, right, as we saw, if the tableau is empty, you automatically are forced to play the 8. And so that's what happened there. In this case, it doesn't really seem like any plausible moves can be made, and so we are going to flip again. Nope. Nope. Can we do anything here? Does not seem like it. A 6 of clovers. I really like this card, but we can't really do anything here. Remember, we're looking for a 5, right? Because we want to create a full circle with and so this is a 5, but we don't have the 4 of diamonds there, so we cannot actually start the circle there. Once again, this doesn't seem like I mean, these two are in a circle, but there's nothing we could really do there. So now we have our 5, right? We can start our full circle there. What we'll do now is we'll flip another couple of cards. We have our 5 there. We have our 6 there. I do want to get this queen off because I can then use that 7. But there's no real plausible way to do so. And that is very, very unfortunate because that 7 is quite useful for us. That ace, that's 7 of hearts. We can move right there, like so. Do keep in mind that you just flip the waste pile over whenever you run out of moves to make. And so I think you can sort of understand how to play, but we'll sum it up one more time at the end. And I might be missing some very obvious moves, but I apologize for that. I do apologize. No. No. Are we stuck? We might be stuck here. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You cannot be serious here. Seems like we're stuck. Seems like we are stuck. Wow. So that just shows, right? Some of the games aren't even winnable. That's how hard this version of Solitaire is. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Good, 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 good. That's good. That's very good. I don't know if we're stuck, but we're going to keep playing here. Queen, nope. 10 of clovers. Nope, we're not stuck. I just didn't see that move that could be made there. Yes. There we go. Yes. There we go. Fortunately. So we are making progress here, albeit slowly. Could move that back, right? Remember, you can also move entire piles from each other. And so the king is determined to be 1 rank lower than the ace, and so that was a plausible move that could be made there. We can then take this entire queen pile and move it like so. That allows us to have some sort of flexibility there. I do want to look at the, no, that jack wouldn't have been beneficial. Take this 9 and we'll move it. It's not of the opposite color, so that is a move that cannot be made. Five. Nope. Are we in a bad spot here? It might be. Oh no. We'll take this and we'll move it like so. We have our Queen of Hearts. As you can see, I sort of have no clue what I'm doing. But that is the fun of some card games, right? We'll take that 2, we'll move it like so. Take this king, move it like so. Take that 9. Oh, we can't do anything. We're in a bit of a pickle here until we get a 4. And I'm really counting on some sort of 4 here. Nope. Nope. Oh, no. Why? Why is this happening here? Yes. We have locked a new suit here. Now we can start working on that circle there. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes. This is beautiful. We're slowly but surely making some sort of progress here. Some sort of progress. Yes. Yes. This is great. So now we will start. That's not one. It has to be of the opposite color, right? One lower and of the opposite color. Yes. Yes. You do that 7 right there. Like so. Take that 8, place it like so. Now we have a king here. A queen. Queen. An ace. 10. Okay, maybe I missed some sort of crucial. Sorry. I mean, the best way to really learn Canfield is to look at how it's played, and so that's what I'm trying to do here. But I'm not doing a good job of it, and I apologize. So we can see here. Okay. We might be stuck. This happens sometimes. We need to get this eight somewhere. Oh, no, we're not stuck. No, we're not stuck. What am I saying? Guys, I don't know. I'm just not operating right now, and I apologize. I apologize. No excuse. As you can see, though, we are slowly making progress here. And you can sort of see how it's done. Jack, nope. 3, nope. 7, oh, we just need the 6 of diamonds. Where is that 6 of diamonds? It might be under there. It might be under there. Okay, it seems like we are stuck, but I said that a couple times before and we were not. And so let's see if there's a move we can make. Like so. Okay. And what does that do? I don't know if that does anything for us, to be honest. We still need that 6 of diamonds. That 6 of diamonds is crucial to get this going. That 6 of diamonds, or that 7 of clubs. Where's the 7 of clubs? Have not seen it. Have not seen that 7 of clubs. Okay, they're both in this pile, and so we got to get rid of this 3 somehow. How do we get rid of this 3? Well, what we'll do is we'll have to improvise here. We have quite a good run here. Is it 8 of any sorts here? Nope. Remember, we cannot move cards back onto the reserve. And so what we'll need is... This is tough. This is tough. I believe we are stuck here. And so I did give it my best shot, and I apologize, right? We can't get cards from here either. But that essentially wraps up how to play Canfield Solitaire. It's incredibly hard. Don't just look at it and say, oh, this is easy, I'm not going to bother attempting it, right? Solitaire is easy. No, this version is incredibly hard. And so let's just sum it up here. What you'll need is a standard 52 card deck. You'll need to make 5 piles, right? You have your stock, you have your waste, your foundations, you have your reserve, and you have your tableau. A single card is dealt to the foundation of the same suit, right? That is the lead rank, and you must form a circle from all the ranks of the same suit on the foundation pile. The remaining cards are placed into the stock face down. 13 cards are dealt to the reserve pile with the top card facing up. 4 cards are dealt to the tableau, 1 card into each, and the waste and the other 3 foundations start off empty. The objective of Canfield Solitaire is to get all 52 cards into the foundations, or as many as possible if all 52 cannot be placed. But you don't really win the game unless you get all 52 in. You must put the cards onto the foundation in order according to suit and rank, starting from the leading rank, and then you keep wrapping around in a circle. What can you do? You can flip cards from the stock onto the waste, like so. You can move a card from the waste onto the foundations. You can move a card from the waste onto the tableau. You can move a card from the foundation back onto the tableau. You can move a card from the reserve onto the tableau. You can move a card from the reserve onto the foundation. You can move cards from tableau piles onto each other, depending on if it is. You can move it in a singular card or an entire pile. It just has to be 1 rank lower and of the opposite color. So, with that out of the way, let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Not looking too good. Actually, that is a valid move that we can make. Other than that, not looking too good. Valid move. Valid move. Not really looking too good. Valid. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes. I'm just going to go through it as fast as I can. Remember, you have to go in a circle. We just have to unget that 7, then we can get a nice little sequencer. Oh, yes. There we go, beautiful. If you give a perfect computer, just fun fact, if you give a perfect supercomputer this game, they can win about 70% of the games. But an average human makes some key critical errors, which drastically reduces their winning percentage. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh no, I think we are in an unwinnable game again. It could be winnable, but I'm missing some really key moves that can be made. But no, I don't really think I am here. We have to try to get rid of this 8. That's the only way you could possibly do something. Okay, one more try. It is quite addicting once you realize how hard it is to win. It's like, oh my goodness, I underestimated this game. Trust me, that's what you guys are going to be saying here because it is quite a hard game. Note that kings are one lower than aces, right? And so I get at least in the full circle, and so that's why we were unable to make that placement there. And even if a move is possible, it might not be wise to immediately make it like I am. It might be wise to hold out and try to make it wait for a better move. Yes. No. Why is this? No. Yes. That's exactly what we needed here. No. Why does this keep happening? I feel like I'm stuck again. Nope, no. We are somewhat alive here. Hopefully we can keep going. Yes. This is what I like to see. Hopefully we can keep going here. Nope. It's not looking good, right? So you can sort of see how hard this game is. I'm not overestimating the difficulty. Trust me. It is harder than it looks here. And so hopefully so you can either move the top card or you can move the entire pile, right? Similarly, you can either move the top card or you can move the entire pile. What we'll do is we'll actually take that. Oh, yes. Oh, wait, what am I doing? See, sometimes I just don't see easy moves that anybody would see. I don't know why. Oh. Now we're looking for the two of spades. That's it. So we have to try to move this ace somewhere. Two of spades is essential to be able to really do any proper moves here. But I think I might have missed out on it, properly accounting for it. And so that might be my downfall here. But as you can see, it's quite a hard game. Very hard. Nope. I think we can still keep going here. Okay, I've hope now. I've hope. Not that much hope, but I have hope. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. No, please, please, please. No, please. We really need a solid. We need a king here as well. But I believe all the kings are in the reserve pile. We're unable to make a plausible move here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like this game we are stuck again. So once again, we have lost Canfield Solitaire, right? You win when you get all 52 cards onto the foundation piles. And so that wraps up how to play Canfield Solitaire. Very hard, right? It's simple to understand, but overall it's very hard to play, and it's very, very hard to win. But that's honestly what makes it so fun. Well, it depends, right? Some people find it fun, that degree of uncertainty, while others might get frustrated. But overall, I highly recommend trying it, as it is quite different from any other solitaire. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.